Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today, I'm going to get back to this guy, Tommy. Now, if you remember, Tommy wrote me, and he was hooking up with some girl from Thailand. He hooked up with her online. He had some problems, yada, yada, yada. You know how the story goes. Now, he wrote me back. He said, "Thanks, Scott. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you have to say on the matter. I will include additional background on my situation." Could have used that before the last video, but okay. "Last year I split with my American girlfriend of 10 years, which left me somewhat jaded and with lower self-esteem." Okay, I got to stop you right there. I'm going to assume that you're fairly young, because because I know how I was when I was younger, and it used to bum me out when a chick dumped me or if I broke up with her and all that stuff. And you know, the thing is now, I mean, obviously I'm married, and would it bum me out if I got divorced or if we split up? Of course it would. But would I let it get me down to where I was jaded and I was bummed? No. And you know why? I like if you've ever seen Seinfeld, I like the Jerry Seinfeld school of thought, if you will. And that is, he's got a girlfriend or he's got a girl he's dating, and then something happens and he goes, okay, next. And he goes out with some other girl. You know, there are other people available. The world is a big place. There are women, and believe it or not, for ugly guys, good-looking guys, average Joes, there's always people that are willing to hook up. So let me go on here because I don't want to get caught up here. Although the au pair I dated wasn't an angel, I had a great 6 months of tasty Thai home cooking, fun dates of which she paid for at least half the time, lots of great sex, and a chance for my heart and ego to repair itself. So that doesn't sound too bad. Not at all. I don't regret dating her, but I certainly learned some things along the way. Now, there is another factor at play in my involvement with this au pair dating. I want to relocate to Canada. I want to relocate to Canada, where I have student status at a university and my career prospects are bright. The idea of Canada is more appealing to these women than a typical California girl, and arranging a situation that is beneficial to both parties would be a win-win situation. I don't know, you know, maybe you think that the typical California girl, whatever that is, isn't willing to move to Canada or something like that, but let me tell you, I know one girl who moved to Canada. She was a very cute girl, and she ended up moving there and marrying some guy, and she's living there happily ever after with her 5 kids or whatever she's got. Of course, I could always move up there alone, but bringing a partner has added perks, which I wouldn't mind taking a risk to gain. Worst case scenario would be we part ways in Canada and pursue our goals separately, as opposed to me being on the hook for sponsoring someone here in the U.S. At any rate, I have not, nor do I plan to do anything that I would later regret. You still want to know any information you can provide, as it would help me be better informed, make a better informed decision. Thank you, Tommy. Now, you know, I don't have a whole lot of information to tell you. I think if you just keep it light and easy, you know, easy breezy, baby. You just don't get too serious. You keep it. I wouldn't bring any girl up to Canada. I mean, if you do, you better have a clear understanding that if things don't work out, boom, she gets the boot and she's back on her own, and you know, she's not going to be living with you for the rest of your life or something like that. You know, in other words, when you say go, she's got to go. It's time to go. Now, she wants to stay in Canada on her own dime. That's fine. I still don't understand the whole au pair thing. And I mean, what's the matter with going to Canada alone and maybe getting some hot-looking French-Canadian chick? Duh. I mean, what's the problem with that? Or do you have the Asian fever so badly? Or is it so ingrained in your psyche now that you've got to have Thai? I don't understand it, honestly. I think, you know, what can I say? You be smart. You don't get too serious too fast. You don't let them call the shots. Man, you never let an Asian girl call the shots. I mean, you can be equal, but you never let her be superior to you. It's just the way it is. Because you're a man. You're supposed to be a man. You're not some guy, you know, who is letting her lead you around by a little collar and chain. I mean, what's up with that? You don't want that. You want to be the boss, man. You want to, you know, or at least be equal. So, I mean, I think that's fair and that's reasonable. And to me, it sounds like, you know, you really don't have a problem other than you just keep hooking up with these girls. And, you know, when I was younger, I used to hook up a fair amount. And, you know, when I had hair and I was more handsome and all that kind of stuff. And my son is looking at me, giving me a dirty look. But, you know, hey, man, get it while you can. Have your fun. There's no hurry. I don't care how old you are. Listen, I didn't get married until I was like 33. Was that 33? No, I was like 35. So, you know, I mean, take your time. Take it easy. Don't let them push you. No matter what they say. Just remember, and I think this is something that people that come here have a problem with, and then obviously people all around the world have a problem with. It's difficult to say no sometimes. But if you allow them to keep their integrity, or they don't lose face, or however you want to put it, you dump them with with respect, with dignity, or you deal with your problems or any issues that come up with dignity, and you don't get into a shouting match, and you don't go back and forth and fight and all that kind of stuff. Then, I mean, no matter what happens, usually, if the girl's not completely wacko, in time, she'll get over it. And you might end up having a little fun with her later on down the road. But, you know, until next time, or until now? What's it supposed to be, Alex? Until now, I'm Scott, I'm an American. No, it's until next time. You don't want to speak, or what?
Well, not actually. But...
Not actually? Not really. Okay. Or actually, no. Anyway, until next time, I'm Scott, I'm an American in Bangkok. Please share my videos. If you don't like this one, click like on another one. Share another one. Yada, yada, yada. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All that good stuff. I got stuff from Phnom Penh going up. I got stuff from here and there and all kinds of good stuff. And of course, I have not forgotten Mr. Bang. And guess what? I've lost 4 kilos and I'm feeling better. Although I am stiff and sore and walk like an old man, I do feel better. And I'll be going to see Bang probably in the next week. So, until next time, well, I already said it. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di, that jerk in my.
Bye.
Bye out.